はい、皆さんどうも、こんばんは。くちゃおでございます。毎週火曜日夜7時30分から、ドラゴンエイジインクイジション生放送をやっていきたいと思います。入ってるよね、OK。さあ、前回の続きですね。神殿の入り口まで来たんで、奥に行きたいんですけど、心配なのは、持ち物が持てなくなるってことね。ここに来る前に持ち物整理してなかったので、持ち物が全部持って帰れないような感じになるかもしれない。なので、まあ仕方なくちょっといらないものというか、あれは処分しましょう。あれ？モリガンまだ話せるの？
Yes.
何？調べる。この神殿はどのあたりだ？
Do you know what this part of the temple was used for?
The room we stand in is a vestibule, not the temple proper. To those who knew it, perhaps this ritual was little more than a polite knock at the gate. These customs must have been as familiar to ancient elves as bowing to a queen is to you or I.
これ、先週見たかな？あの神殿のエルフは何者なんだ？
You've seen the elves here. They seem odd.
Indeed. Two things are possible. One, this is a group of Dalish separated from their brethren, cultists, fanatic in their desire to keep humans away. Two, these are elves descended from the ancients having resided here since before the fall of Arlathan. The second appears unlikely, but if true, the implications are astounding.
スペシャル。聞いたこともない。真実の可能性はあるのか？
Is that even possible? How?
With magic, anything is possible. Whatever the truth, the Guardians successfully kept the temple a secret. They must kill all who enter, even the Dalish. A more sensible question might be, why?
OK、それぐらいでいい。
Let's continue.
As you wish.
いや、まだ喋れるのか。もういいか。神殿の奥へ向かう道を探せ。おお、なんか壁画も書かれてるね。なんだ？壁画？壁ではない。上がれないの？上がれた。
It appears the temple's magics are still strong.
Ancient Elven. I can't make out much.
Atishol vir Abalasan. It means enter the path of the Well of Sorrows.
There is something about knowledge, respectful or pure. Shiven. Shivenen. 'Tis all I can translate. That it mentions the well is a good omen.
まだこれからだ。もっと分かればあまりや、まだこれからだ。
At least we know the Well of Sorrows was important.
Supplicants to Mathal would have first paid obeisance here. Following their path may aid entry.
Perform a ritual to appease elven gods? Long dead or no, I don't like it.
If need be, unless you wish to turn back.
扉を開くための儀式を完了せよ。どういうこと？
Do not step any place you have stepped before. There can be no vacillation. This is where petitioners walked the path of their gods.
It is where they paid fealty to the gods. I have seen it, in the Fade. Only the reverent were permitted to touch this ground, and only in solemn contemplation.
神殿の奥へ向かえ。あ、それだけ？特に何かあるわけではなく。あ、なんかある。ああ、これか。敵はいたりしないのかな？
Yes.
ちょ。 あ、誰か死んでる。あー痛い。グニー曲がってる。戦ったのか、ここら辺で。んあれか。取れないんだよ、これ。取れた。170ゴールド。物資が補充された。どっちからでも OK か。アーバーの祝福。
The Temple of Mythal, constructed in an age when elves, not men, dominated this land. They believed Mythal a goddess of justice. Elves came here to request judgment after they proved their worth.
Silence has reigned here for time beyond memory.
.さっきの防具どれだっけ？これか。220だぜ。19。ああ、全然だな。まだ17だもんね。めちゃ強だな。めちゃ強だ。まあでも、いつか最強の防具を作りたいな。さあ行くぞ。おお、なんだ。そういう感じ？
Hold them off!
やるのかい？はい、ドーン。おっと、ここにいた。はい。楽勝楽勝。おい、引き寄せてからドーン。強っ。危ない危ない危ない。
Come on, we might catch them.
やめて、フリーズしたかと思った。
Hold a moment. While they rush ahead, this leads to our true destination. We should walk the petitioner's path as before.
An army fights and dies for us. The longer we tarry, the more soldiers we lose outside. Let's jump down and be done with this place.
In this case, I must agree with the witch. This is ancient ground, deserving of our respect.
You see the urgency? We cannot find the Well of Sorrows unprepared.
なるほど。そうだな。確かなのか？
We don't know what's behind those doors. They might have a reason for going another way.
Had they the option, they would have proceeded. That must lead to their goal.
Their goal? Or yours?
There is a danger to the natural order. Legends walked Thedas once, things of might and wonder. Their passing has left us all the lesser. Corypheus would squander the ancient power of the well. I would have it restored.
なぜ信用しないといけないんだ？
I should take your word that this is altruism and not hunger for power.
Yes. Far easier to believe the Witch of the Wild's full of greed. Mankind blunders through the world, crushing what it does not understand. Elves, dragons, magic. The list is endless. We must stem the tide, or be left with nothing more than the mundane. This I know to be true. I read more in the first chamber than I revealed. It said a great boon is given to those who use the Well of Sorrows, but at a terrible price.
なぜもっと早く教えてくれない？
Did you not trust me enough to tell me about this price when you read it?
I hoped to find more information. If I intended to cheat you, I would have feigned ignorance entirely. My priority is your cause, but if the opportunity arises to save this well, I am willing to pay the cost.
And gain what?
That is what we must discover. The rituals may point the way.
穴に下りて降りてサムソンを追うか儀式を行え。おいおいおい、すげえの出てるな、なんか。
Will you abandon these rituals, Inquisitor? Think carefully. There is no return once we leap after the Templars.
ああ、そういうこと？これどこだ？上に上がってきたのか。そうだな。上に上がってきたのか。
Think carefully. There is no return once we leap after the Templars.
あ、そんなとこにある。
I believe we are in the presence of the elven goddess Ondrul, Lady of the Hunt.
Or a goddess of sacrifice, according to some.
Truly? I wonder if that is why Ondrul's patron animal is the hare. 'Tis said the Dalish invoke her before a chase, especially if they happen to be stalking humans.
誰の会話これ？え、どういうこと？あ、穴に降りたらサムスンじゃねえわ。サムソンを追うから、それ以外をやればいいってことか。この紫のワーンってなってるやつ。これ儀式を行えってことね。さっきと同じかな、これ。あ、間違えたね。あー、なるほど。あれ？開いたぞ。あれこれむずくない？ いや閉まってるな。ちょっとこれ
Humans clash with elves all the time. There's blood on both sides.
I do not favor either. One hears things in an Orlesian court. Many Orlesian commanders consider skirmishes against the Dalish excellent sport.
ちょっと待って、これ行くぞ。ここに戻ってこれないのか。こう行ってこう来ます、こう来ます、こう来てこう来てこう来て。いやこれ無理じゃね。あーミスったな。これミスったわ。これ上がれるかな。上がれるな。
Yes,
Let's continue.
as you wish.
いやこれミスったわ。これミスった。ちょっと待って、マジでよくわかんねえ。これジャンプでいける？あ、ダメだ。ダメなのか。もう一回もう一回。こう来ます。こう来て、こう来て、こう来て。こっちは絶対行く。あー、わかった。ワンチャンだけどね。こう来て、で、開けます。こ ガチャリンコ、ここ踏む。おっと、ちょ、待てよ、待てよ。焦るな、ゆっくりけ、ゆっくり。よし。いいぞ、いいぞ。これジャンプ。あ、ダメだ、失敗。ここスイッチ開けられねえわ。むずいなこれ。反対から行くのか。いや、そんなことない。あれ、もう一回。よし、行くぞ。ここまではいい。んで、こう踏んで、こう来て、こう出る。あははは。こっち来て、こっち来て、こう来て。これでどう？で、こっち入って。あ、だからスイッチ押せねえんだわ。スイッチを。これだとスイッチ押せねえのか。ちょっともういいから、あなたいいからもう。
As you wish.
これむずいな。こことか利用できるのかな。利用できなさそうだな。いや、これ待って、むずいぞ。俺の脳みそでは解けない気がする。いけるとは思うんだけどね。下にもあるんだな。これが気になって。 OK。 やばい、今日これで終わっちゃうな配信。やべえな。よし、行くぞ。あ、失敗。あそこがどうしても行けないんだけどね。わかった。こうだ。あ、でもこれだとあれか。ガチャリンコできないのかな。こうか。こうだね。
Indeed. Time to proceed to the next ritual.
よっしゃー。完璧のべき。いた。君らは回ってきなさい。もう来たんかい。よーし、やるぞ。 まだあるかな、アイテム。あるね、あるね。さーて、ここは、スイッチとかなさそうなんで。どうなってる？はははは。はははは。行くぞ。あ、失敗、失敗、失敗、失敗、失敗。はいはいはいはいはい
The
はい。
ritual is complete. We are close. There is but one more path to follow.
もう一つね。あ、これさっき倒したやつらのやつか。おっと、どうなってるこれ。まあ、行くしかねえな。まあ、1回目は分かんないから。あ、いや、意外にいけるな。あら、クリアならず？ここを階段を使って降りないとダメってこと？こんなやり方でもいいのかな？え？ちょっと待って、これダメなの？あ、こっちも行くの？あ、こっちも行くんだ。マジかよ。あ、でも行けなくはないな。全部踏めばいいんだから、こっちから行ってみようか。こう来て、こう来て。やけに簡単だなと思ったら違ったね。はい、こう来て、こう来て。あ、待て待て待て。問題はだな。こう来て、こう来て。こう来て、こう来て。こう、こう、こう、こう。いけるな。で、こっちから行って。なんか儀式が複雑。あ、間違えた。ですよね。うわー、ミスった。 よし行くぞ。え、なんで2回踏んだことになっちゃった？やべえ、何回も同じ作業してたらめんどくさくなってくる。同じなんだよ向こうとマス目は。だからこっちも同じように行けばいけるんだよ。ここだけ気をつけて、こっちから行ってこう来てからこう回ると。でこう来てこう来てこう来てこう。よし。でこれ上がってオッケー。
Everything is lit.
好
Come,
好
let's
感度
see
めっ
if
ちゃ
the
下がる。
doors have opened.
好感度めっちゃ下がったわ。うわー、青く光ってる。まあ本当ならあいつをすぐに追った方が良かったのかもしれないけど。
'Tis not what I expected. What was this chamber used for?
We're being watched.
Vanavis, you are unlike the other invaders. You have the features of those who call themselves Elven. You bear the mark of magic, which is familiar. How has this come to pass? What is your connection to those who first disturbed our slumber?
まずは何者なのか教えてくれ。
I won't be interrogated at sword point. Declare yourself.
I am called Abelas. We are sentinels, tasked with standing against those who trespass on sacred ground. We wake only to fight, to preserve this place. Our numbers diminish with each invasion. I know what you seek. Like all who have come before you, you wish to drink from the Vira Belasan.
The place of the Way of Sorrows. He speaks of the well.
It is not for you. It is not for any of you.
ホリーフィースを止めに来たんだ。信じてもらえないかな。
We came to stop Corypheus. He's here to take your well, not I.
I believe you. Trespassers you are, but you have followed rites of petition. You have shown respect to Mythal. If these others are enemies of yours, we will aid you in destroying them. When this is done, you shall be permitted to depart. And never return.
This is our goal, is it not? There is no reason to fight these sentinels.
Consider carefully. You must stop Corypheus, yes, but you may also need the well for your own.
ああ。うわー、これでもな、泉が必要なのかもしれないの選択肢で、やっぱ泉の水がいるのかこの野郎ってなるかもしれないからな。戦うのだけは避けたいな。エルフのセンチネルのと取引に応じる。これでいこうかもう。
I accept your offer.
You will be guided to those you seek. As for the Vira Belasan, it shall not be despoiled. even if I must destroy it myself.
No!
Morgan!
モーリガン鳥になったぞ。あいつ変身できるんだ。まあ一旦でも戦いは避けられたからなんかねえかな。開けられない。
This would be our guide.
Fallen asked.
That's helpful, since Morrigan chased off on her own.
She seeks to protect the Well of Sorrows.
泉をね。あいつ先行っちゃったな。発見内なる聖域。戦ってんじゃん。速っスピード。こっちに来ちゃったけど、こっちに行ってたよね。歩き方かわいい。杖使ってる。ちょっとそこで待っててくんねえかな。さっきの扉入れるか気になる。あそこの扉。真っ暗だな、ここ。おい、いけるじゃん。
Penshra, Gilas Velathan.
I believe she would prefer that we remain close.
Just a quick look around.
ああ、そうだよね。なんかこの辺にあるぞ。何かわかんない。あれか。勝手にゴールドパクってもいいのか。よし、戻ろう戻ろう。怒られる怒られる。
Place looks untouched.
The entire temple must have looked like this long ago. How could the elves pour such devotion into this nonsense?
We can always ask our hosts.
I will leave that to you.
18か。 騎士団長のロングボウ。お、強っ。あ、DPS か。これ持っていこう。あれこれさっき来たとこじゃん。なんだよ。行くぞお前ら。あ、ガンガン行けガンガン行け。いいね、炎強い。いた。氷強っ。あ、いいねいいね。カサンドラの一撃かっこいい。タイマスなくしちゃった。これ勝手に進んでるけどいいのかな。勝手に進んでるけど。はい、待って。この先だな、目的地。勝手に来ちゃったな。ちょっと戻る？案内人がどこまで行ってるかわかんないからさ。 どこで別れたか忘れちゃったな。こっちか。はい、ごめんねごめんね。お待たせお待たせ。悪い奴らを倒していたんですよ。
Vir sumil.
あ、ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。なんか言ったぞ。おい、離れるんじゃないって言ったんじゃない。今こう来たじゃん、今。今来たじゃん、ここ。ぐるっと回ってきただけじゃん。一回ぶつかってから回るみたいな感じか。この人。はい、一回ぶつかって、あ、ぶつかんないな。ルートは一緒か。こっちルート。え？あなたはもう案内してくんないの？ここまでか。じゃあいいよ、行くよ、もう勝手に。あとは勝手に行くぜ。開けまーす。
The well of sorrows.
Maker's balls.
こいつはすげえな。
Andraste, guide us.
あ、敵いるね。敵いちゃうね。やってるやってる。私も参加しますよ。
Fight on! An army of these bastards won't stop us! How will you get to the well, General? You tough bastards. A day's march, hours of fighting, and still fierce as dragons. The Chantry never knew what it was throwing away.
Samson, sir, watch out!
Inquisitor. You and those elf things don't know when to stop. We come to the back end of nowhere. And here you are.
旅が好きなんだ。
Leading the Inquisition takes me to all sorts of interesting places.
You came too far this time. Corypheus chose me twice. First as his general, now as the vessel for the Well of Sorrows. You know what's inside the well? Wisdom. The kind of wisdom that can scour a world. I give it to Corypheus, that he can walk into the Fade without your precious anchor.
器だと？
What's your part in it? What's a vessel?
What else empties a well? I'll carry its power to Corypheus. One more task entrusted to me. Being force-fed Chantry lyrium was good for something. This armor makes me a living fortress, mind and body. I won't forget a word of the well's knowledge. Corypheus will be unstoppable.
見捨てられるぞ。
Once Corypheus is that powerful, you and your soldiers will just slow him down.
Is that the best you could do? You're no match for Corypheus. Even if you drink from the well, you'll never master its wisdom as he could. This is the strength that Chantry tried to bind. But it's a new world now, with a new god. I will bring Corypheus the well's power and your head, all at once. To arms!
私の首は取れるわけなかろう。行くぜ。今必殺のこれ使っちゃう。はい。いいねいいね。めちゃくちゃ減った。おおいいね。強えなこいつだけじゃん。サムソン。おいおいおいおい。おやすみ。まあ大したことねえな。やべえな。ブラックボールがやっぱり盾がないからダメージ量がでかいな。火ダメがやべえ。お、このスタンが強い。償わせてやるぞ。
Take it from Corypheus. You mustn't.
He's still breathing.
We can take him back to Skyhold for judgment.
You heard his parting words, Inquisitor. The elf seeks to destroy the Well of Sorrows.
So the sanctum is despoiled at last.
You would have destroyed the well yourself, given the chance.
To keep it from your grasping fingers. Better it be lost than bestowed upon the undeserving.
Fool. You'd let your people's legacy rot in the shadows.
Samson を止めた。もういいんだ。
Corypheus needed Samson to use the well. Without him, there's no vessel to claim it.
The moment we leave, he will send more forces to secure this place. The well clearly offers power, Inquisitor. If that power can be turned against Corypheus, can you afford not to use it?
Do you even know what you ask? As each servant of Mythal reached the end of their years, they would pass their knowledge on through this. All that we were, all that we knew, it would be lost forever.
すまない。
This can't be easy holding on to what's left.
You cannot imagine. Each time we awaken, it slips further from our grasp.
There are other places, friend, other duties. Your people yet linger.
Elven such as you?
Yes, such as I.
You have shown respect to Mythal, and there is a righteousness in you I cannot deny. Is that your desire? To partake of the Vira Belasan as best you can? To fight your enemy?
助けになるなら。
I'll take anything that might help against Corypheus, no matter the price.
So I see. The Vira Belasan may be too much for a mortal to comprehend. Brave it if you must. But know you this. You shall be bound forever to the will of Mythal.
Bound to a goddess who no longer exists, if she ever did.
Bound as we are bound. The choice is yours.
おー。ミサールはどうなったんだ？
Is it possible this Mythal might still exist?
Anything is possible.
Elven legend states that Mythal was tricked by Fen'Harel and banished to the Beyond.
Elven legend is wrong. The Dread Wolf had nothing to do with her murder.
Murder? I said nothing of...
She was slain, if a god truly can be. Betrayed by those who destroyed this temple. Yet the Vira Belasan remains. As do we. That is something.
どこへ行くつもりなんだ？
Are you leaving the temple?
Our duty ends. Why remain?
There is a place for you, Lethaline, if you seek it.
Perhaps there are places the Shemlin have not touched. It may be that only Uthenera awaits us. The blissful sleep of eternity, never to awaken, if fate is kind.
ああ、これ味方につけたら密偵増えるかな。共にコリーフィウスと戦おう。
You could come with us. Fight Corypheus. He killed your people.
We killed ourselves. Long ago.
Malas amali nahalam abalas. His name, Abalas, means sorrow. I said, I hoped he finds a new name.
You'll note the intact Illuvian. I was correct on that count, at least.
Is it still a threat? Can Corypheus use it to travel the Fade?
You recall when I took you through my Illuvian, I said each required a key? The well is the key. Take its power, and Mythal's last Illuvian will be no more use to Corypheus than glass. I did not expect the well to feel so... hungry.
気をつけろ。
Let's not be reckless. I don't want anyone hurt.
I am willing to pay the price the well demands. I am also the best suited to use its knowledge in your service.
Or more likely to your own ends?
What would you know of my ends, elf?
You are a glutton drooling at the sight of a feast. You cannot be trusted.
Of those present, I alone have the training to make use of this. Let me drink, Inquisitor.
あなただけが訓練を受けている？
You alone. This is my heritage.
I have studied the oldest lore. I have delved into mysteries of which you could only dream. Can you honestly tell me there is anyone better suited?
わからない。
I don't know who's better suited, and neither do you.
I have the best chance of making use of the well for everyone. Let me drink.
代償はどうなる？
You're not concerned about the price. Bound forever to the will of Mythal.
Bound to the will of a dead god? It seems an empty warning.
本当か？
Perhaps a compulsion yet remains. Who can say otherwise? I do not fear it, even so.
本当にこれが欲しいのか？
Are you sure you want this, Morrigan? We don't know what will happen.
We do not, and yet it must be done. I am ready.
いや、もう飲ませてやればいいんじゃね？モリガンが飲むのがふさわしいって自分で言ってたし、いいんじゃねこれで。泉の力を手に入れる。モリガンが泉の力を手に入れる。
It's yours.
トロフィーゲッチュ。
Morrigan! Are you alright?
Elasin Salah. Visan Allah. I am intact. There is much to sift through. But now we can...
来た。
The Illuvian!
Through the mirror!
いやどうなったんだ？まあ、追っては来れなかったね。最後、泉の中から何か出てきたよね。そいつが守ってくれたのか。
It is done.
帰ってきた。
I'm pleased to report we won the battle, Inquisitor. When you went through that mirror, Corypheus and his archdemon fled the field. I'm not sure why.
What he wanted was no longer within the temple.
Perhaps. He spent so long trying to get into the temple, he probably couldn't have helped his forces by that point.
Then Corypheus is finished.
If he is wise, he will hide and rebuild his strength before he attacks again.
He will not hide.
ではここに来るのか？
Meaning he will attack us directly, at Skyhold.
Not necessarily. But neither will he remain idle.
And how could you have such insight into his plans?
The Well of Sorrows held many voices, and they speak to me now from across the ages. They hold wisdom, secrets I never dreamed possible. But even they fear what Corypheus has become.
どれほど強力なんだ？
Should we fear him more than his army?
Possibly. Luckily for you, he has a weakness. The dragon he calls is not truly an archdemon. It is a dragon in which Corypheus has infested part of his being. He doubtless did so out of pride to emulate the gods of old. That pride can be exploited. Kill the dragon, and his ability to leap into other bodies is disrupted. He can be slain.
確かなのか？
You're sure? If there are no bodies for him to jump to?
You assume there is a limit to the range of his power. There is not.
Then what do you propose? Killing the dragon is no simple task, if it could even be found.
There is a way to defeat the dragon, to match Corypheus in his power. The well whispers it to me now. Your help will be required, Inquisitor. Speak to me when you are ready, and we shall begin.
お、次のミッション？
I'll see to Skyhold's defenses in the meantime.
終わった？やっと終わったか。あ、終わったー。スカイフォールドの庭園で読むのかな？モリガンと話せ。やった、これでアイテム整理できる。エラな。今何装備してんの？これか。もうこれいらないよね。微妙だなぁ。これ装備できない。これ強いんだけどね。カサンドラはこれしかないか。ブラックウォール。レベル18で221。305。あ、装備できるじゃん。筋力は低下するけど、範囲ダメージ、対悪魔範囲ダメージ、あと命中防御力低下つくな。あは、いいな。これ、ちょっと装備してみたいけど、ちょっと待って。見た目見てみよう。あ、今、剣なんだ。あ、これが剣なんだ。いいじゃん、いいじゃん。これ装備しよう。うん。もうこの辺はいらないか。ソラスは霊気。火ダメは誰？火は、ドリアンか。97。107。どっちもどっちか。確か、コール DPS だ。 今何も装備してない。あ、これ2つ装備してるか。まあ、多分コール使わないと思うけど、一応装備しとこう。カサンドラ。今作った盾29っていうのを装備してんだな。それを超えるやつはないね。カサンドラ頭が。ドリアンこれはやべえ、笑っちゃう。装備が適当すぎるな。もういつかちょっと揃えたいけどね。設備。これ取ってんのか。人脈、部隊、密偵か。あ、これいいじゃん。これにしよう。この辺もまだやってないからね、行きたいけどね。行くか。報告完了。この辺のやつ受け
Has
取っ
either of
て。
you noticed the change in Morrigan? I fear for her.
Fear for her, rather than fearing what she will do. You do care.
I would have concern for anyone who came into contact with that thing.
あ、待って、この辺終わらしとくか。ギター。
Inquisitor.
OK。まあ、サブクエもちょいちょいやっていかんといかんな。ジョセフィーヌ。
Let us begin.
14時間長っ。カレンか。 あ、なるほど。
To work?
It comes swiftly, this moment that will be spoken of for ages. The day the Herald of Andraste challenged the Darkspawn that thought itself a god. Defeat him, and you'll be more than a holy woman to the people. You'll enter legend.
一人でやったんじゃない。
I couldn't have come this far without the Inquisition at my back.
And there is the modesty people respect. People joined the Inquisition after hearing you were blessed, but they've stayed because of how you lead. I wanted to tell you that I shared their sentiments, Inquisitor, and... well, I suppose I just did.
あなたはいい友達だ。
You've always been there for us, Josephine. And for me.
It means much to hear you say that. Farewell, my lady. When you face Corypheus, may you walk in the light.
あいつは連れて帰ってんのかな。ああ、めっちゃ綺麗になってない？ああ、めっちゃ綺麗になってる。このとこ机があったんだ。ほぼほぼ完成してきたのかな。
What do you think allowed the triumph of the
Stefan finally died. It was a blessing, really. He's been in so much pain since Haven. He was out of his mind at the end.
カサンドラ。
Smiled. Said he smelled his mother's turnip stew.
いいね、カサンドラいいわ。かっこいいカサンドラ。ん？ちょっと待って。誰？何も揃ってねえな。
Nothing? Unfortunate.
あ、久しぶりに帰ってきたな、ここ。
Your chant doesn't cover such things. It's all right to admit that.
これ両手持ちか？金額はやべ。ドラゴンハンターの斧。なんかさ、なんかいいのねえかな。
Inquisition?
あ、この人馬を売ってる人か。あ、なんかすげえの売ってたよね。1200、1万1200か。あ、むちゃくちゃ高いわけじゃないな。 なんかそう、この最初の馬しか持ってなくて、もはや馬じゃない何かもいるし、馬か、でも馬か。まあ、いつか揃えられるでしょう。この子たちは
Waiting. Storms are not inclined to wait. Hurry, so we can smash a glass and get to it.
もういいんだよ、あなたは。
I'm not signing on as a tempest just yet.
よし、じゃあ今日はこの辺で終わりますかな。なんか一応庭にいるちょっとモリガンだけ見るか。喋らないけど。中庭どこだったっけ。ここだ。モリガンいるね。様子がおかしいって言ってたから。相変わらず衣装がセクシーだな、この子は。よし、じゃあモリガンで終わろう。じゃあまた来週の、火曜日夜7時30分頃から、続きやっていきたいと思います。では、さようなら。またねー。